Look at me. I'm making a part too.
If you need work on your Chevy, come breaking down the levy. He used to be real heavy, but he lost some weight. If you're holding on a bit above it, if you need a Chevy
This table consists of pretty much the entire suspension refresh. We've got the, literally, I mean, the cheapest coilovers that money can buy. These are the bargain bin max speeding rods. Looking at $259 for these bad boys. Super cheap camber arms and super cheap toe plates. So we're looking at 60 bucks for both of these. And these are necessary just because, I mean, you know, you drop the S end of the car down. The stock camber arms and the stock toe plates just do not have enough adjustment to get your alignment straight. Since I got the bargain bin of the bargain bin coilovers, they didn't come with any top hats. That means you're gonna have no camber adjustment up front. So we're gonna actually have to put the top hats from the stock struts onto these. Not ideal, but it'll work, and we're gonna show that it's gonna work, because this is as cheap as possible. This table is all like $420 altogether, and it's going to improve this car fucking tenfold for driving. We're gonna go ahead and get cracking on this, pull these wheels off, get all this stock crummy suspension out. I've got a couple other things I want to do to the car besides this small suspension refresh. So we're gonna pull the fronts out, switch the top hats over first. Did I just drop every single one of those nuts? Yes. Now, go ahead and yank those bad boys out of there. And oh my God, is this disgusting. We'll pull these top hats off, get them on the coilovers, and throw shit back in the car. Factory red Loctite on these. Wonderful. Okay, these stock struts, they just have little plastic caps on top of the top hat nuts. If you haven't done a professional spring cutting job like I have, these are of course under tension. You have to compress the springs, or you take this nut off and you're gonna get a fucking shock to the face. Since I've already made my life easier by making the car cooler beforehand, get an impact on these, pull them out. If you were missing those plastic caps, and corrosion and grime have gotten into those, they will seize on there. They will be a big pain in the ass. These cars will fight. I don't know what the deal is with the BMWs in particular, but I've had much more of a pain in the ass on these cars than anything else. Now that we got the top hats removed, we've got our coil over here. So these are the max speeding rod B1s. The preload and height adjustment are the same. You've just got one ring of movement here. So since I want this car to be still kind of piss shit low but drive okay, I'm just gonna adjust this ring all the way down to the bottom, remove all the preload that I can, get the spring sitting as low as possible, and if I'm not happy with that, we can take one of the helper springs out and adjust as necessary. So we're just gonna throw on this first small washer that goes on the bottom of the seat here. Toss that up on top. I want to Harley swap a Metro.
I wonder how hard it would be to like throw a Busa engine in there.
People do it. People do it all the fucking time.
Do you want to be people?
I could be people. I want to do something with the Metros. The Metros would be so easy to build something cool with because they're just go-karts. All right, that's nice and tight. Same with the last one. I'm just gonna snug up this collar down here. There we go. now have Jesus, fuck. That's no brakes, I'm sorry. Get out of the way! Get out of the way, asshole! I'm driving here. Oh no. My pee-pees. My max pee-pees.
I two-stroked your peepees.
You two-stroke my
I
pee-pees.
two-stroked your peepees.
We're gonna reinstall them now. So side by side, and believe it or not, we're gonna be doing the same thing we did to take them apart and put them back in. So I guess this dickhead's gonna be adjusting the carb on that fucking loud ass two-stroke scooter. So that's gonna be in the background. I've got this side installed. Given that this thing is purely a incredibly cheap track day beater, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this wheel speed sensor wiring and ABS shit because I did not route it properly. And it is completely unnecessary for me and my intentions of this car. Should you do that yourself? No. Definitely not, but it's what I did, and it's gonna work. Again, I'm on this side, yank out all this fucking wiring. This car already has a million fucking ABS codes. Don't need it, don't want it. All right. So the rear's super cheese. You've got the spring bucket right here. This is where the spring normally lives. Of course, I took them out of this car for shits and giggles. And then you've got the divorced strut. So you've just got one 18mm bolt down here and then 2 bolts up top. So gotta go ahead and yank these struts out and we will get to transferring top hats and putting new springs in. Since this is a convertible, go ahead and move the top out of the way. And you've got these little covers here for the top of the strut. Once you fight those corroded ass top hats, we're just gonna be like the fronts, taking that little top bolt off to transfer those top hats over the new ones. Beautiful, just like that. So these old dingy things are being extremely stubborn. And vice grips aren't wanting to hold it down. So we're gonna get it in the good old vise and see if it cooperates a little bit more now. Once again, these are junk. Throw the new top hats on, or not new, very much not new. Very old, very blown, but gotta use what we can. Beautiful. Two struts are assembled, go and toss them back in the car. These divorced coilover setups come with a spring and a bucket. When I put aftermarket shit in the rear of these cars, I usually just don't use the bucket to begin with, but especially not the adjustment ring. I will probably end up throwing at least that small bucket in to give the spring something to perch on a little bit better. we're done with the coilovers. Okay, now that the coilovers are installed, we're going to move on to the last finishing touches. It's going to be these toe plates and these camber arms. The camber arms are the worst out of the two. A lot of people will tell you, and I used to think the same, that you have to pull this rear diff out to change the camber arms. You can get away with just pulling the diff mounting bolts out. So you've got two 18s in the back and one 18 up in the front. You can leave your drive shaft and the axles connected because these camber arm bolts run through the subframe and they will collide with the outside of the case here. So if you pull those mounting bolts out of the way, you can lift up and kind of contort the diff back to where you can just barely pull these bolts out. So it just takes a little bit of finessing, pretty much. Then you've just got an 18 and a nut on the other side. We've got the toe plates up here for your toe adjustment. They bolt in these little buckets on the back of the car. It's just 3 18 millimeters. You drop those down and the whole trailing arm will slot down in the rear. With the energy of this car being a cheap beater, it'll make it a little bit more convenient to pull this driver's side camber arm out if the exhaust is chopped off about right there. And get rid of this big old muff. Make this thing sound like a race car. What do you think?
Sounds fucking badass.
Fucking beautiful.
I really don't know what it's gonna sound like.
It's gonna sound like something.
Muffler's out.
That removed a muffler.
Look at it, the way it's not in the car anymore.
And it gives so much more room for that camber arm too.
Start it?
The battery is in the back seat of the Geo Metro. You wanna go get the battery out of the Geo Metro? Okay.
On my way out to the Geo Metro. I don't know if he's told you about what we did here. So we got a bunch of cool cars here and stuff. We got some cool cars. And this is the best of them all. This is as good as it gets. We bought a, I don't know what year, Geo Metro. It's a really awesome vehicle. It actually is. Bought it for $300. And I think its biggest con is it smells like cat piss. But yeah, other than that, it's a really solid vehicle. The cat piss thing is kind of the only... Alright, fucking don't work at all, why don't we? Oh, battery. Geo Metro. Oops. Ooh. Ooh, mama.
Hey!
Oops. Where do you put this thing? You put it in the battery tray?
In there. There's not really anywhere else to put it.
Let me see if I can figure this whole thing out. I don't want to touch any of these wires. They all scare me.
The black to
The black to the black to these?
Wow, it actually doesn't sound that different. Yeah, you have to keep it in. You might have to unplug the math. Let me unplug the math. Oh, it's because the tensioner is like fucking completely dead. Ow, E-fans. Yeah, whatever. Start up. Let's see if we can hear it without fucking being angry.
Try to hear this.
Yeah, try to hear some muff delete. So you know, like Honda guys, when they're like launching their car at a dig on like a street hit thing.
So after a while of grinding, prying, cutting, hitting, yelling, sweating, bleeding.
I want to put it out there that nobody will truly understand what all went into getting this one single fucking seat out. No one will understand how much literal blood, sweat, and tears went into doing this.
Tears too? You cried?
I can't feel
cutting
my
your
pinky from the middle knuckle up at all anymore.
Did you cry?
I did.
Understandable.
I almost lost complete movement of my pinky due to these fucking seats.
That'd be sad. Pinky's a good finger.
Great finger.
Good finger. Bad finger to lose. I think if I had to choose a finger to lose, might be my ring finger. Pinky, like ideally you would think pinky, but I feel like when you grip things like a lot, you use your pinky. See, look, I'm holding. You hold your phone with your pinky. Look how I'm doing it right now.
No, I get it.
Audience, look at how I'm holding this phone right now.
Thumbs, to be honest.
Why would you do that? You use this for a lot of things. Audience, look at how I'm holding this phone right now. I've got my pinky.
Can't see.
No, they get it.
Okay.
They know. You guys have the indent on your finger.
So I'm gonna take my Harley, and he's gonna take his scooter, and we're gonna go for a little Mickey D's break, real quick, because it's well deserved. We've been hardworking boys after all.
I agree with this.
So we are so close to being done and being able to drive this car. I need to go take the seat out of the white car and put it in here, and then literally just finish bolting up camber arms and toe plates. And wheels can go on it. I can laugh at how bad the ride height is. And we can drive it.
True.
Let's go for a little brake skis.
Let's go for a little brake skis. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Check it out. Lowered scooters. I'm gonna show you some fucking tomfoolery with a drill battery. Yeah, you gotta do one of these maneuvers. Oh, he's starting up the hog. I'm starting up my hog. I was doing real good at this, but of course the moment I get on camera, I'm not as good at it. Oh yeah.
He's a lot faster than me.
Hey, remember that time when we were working on that car? Okay, so passenger side's done. I didn't want to do both on video because it sucks. But here's a little comparison between stock and aftermarket stuff. So this is the stock camber arm. There is a tiny bit of adjustability at the very end here on an eccentric bolt. So the second you lower the car or really adjust the height at all, these become useless for adjustment. Same with the toe plates. See the very small amount of adjustment there on the stock toe plates. Again, you adjust the right height of the car at all, this becomes useless. So this is aftermarket toe plate versus a stock one. You can see the huge fucking range of adjustability on these aftermarket ones here that lets you pull all the toe out. So these mount up on the underside of the trailing arms up here, and pushes the trailing arm either out or in. And then of course camber arm sitting right here just attaches the bottom of the knuckle or bottom of the trailing arm to the subframe, and so this pulling out or in will adjust the camber. So these aftermarket ones have a shit fuck piston of adjustability. Probably didn't even need to do this for this car since it's a just full-on track time beater, but I figured it would be nice, give it a little treat. Let's pull all this shit out and put it all back in. We are rounding the corner for being done for the night. We're gonna get this done. Suspension will be complete. And then we can throw that bucket seat to the driver's side, at least for now. No, we'll continue more bullshit tomorrow, but it's approaching up to 8 o'clock and we both want to go home. Fuck, shout out.
Ooh, check this out. This is a tip. This is my favorite little trick to do. When you got a bolt and you need to get it out like that, get a wrench. Same size wrench, pry bar. Perfect. This is even better. This is technique, baby. You pry out while you... Ah! Oh!
what I'm talking about. That shit works.
Ow, it's warm.
Yeah, it's very fucking hot, believe it or not. Yeah, it's pretty warm down there. This is my favorite little tidbit of information. Grab Mr. Camber. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do this because you want to lift the diff and push it over at the same time while you try to line this hole up and get the bolt through. You have very little fucking room to get that bolt through.
Probably helps you have a buddy to help you, but
Yeah, I'm holding the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and get the other side installed onto the trailing arm. A lot of fucking pushing and prodding required to get this shit to slot through. Honestly, we're fighting toe right now to slot that bolt the rest of the way through. So since we're already taking this out, there we go. Slowly walk that thing out. Honestly, the trailing arm bushings even look pretty alright. Might I have the adjustable toe plate sitting to your right? It hit the Twin Towers!
no, not the Pentagon.
No, my research as to where the millions of dollars went. Okay, so in the meantime, now that we have infinite fucking toe adjustability, we're going to make the bolt for the camber arm work. That's through. Now, that is an adjustable toe plate and camber arm installed. Pretty much what's going to happen now is I'm going to bolt the diff mounts back in, the bucket seat's going to go in, and the fucking car's going to get put on the ground.
And I'm gonna fix this quarter real quick.
This is far better than it was. Alrighty, so Will is dead underneath this bitch. And while he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the seat in.
Try to help out as best I can, you know?
It's alright, you don't really see what I'm doing, but you don't need to. It's not a tutorial.
We don't really know what we're doing.
Ain't that right, Will?
Damn right.
Ain't that damn right?
You gotta speak up, liberal. They can't hear you.
Fuck you! This is such a long fucking bolt.
It's so knee-wing, baby. That's what I thought was going on the other day with one of my bushings, and then I realized that the bolt wasn't really long. The stud on the bushing was just spinning.
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting there just like cranking it for forever, and I was like, this is horrible. I was like, man, this is fucking, this bolt's been going on for a minute, man. I was like yapping with Cody the whole time, and I was like, man,
Man, I sure have been doing this for an extended period of time.
Alright, I don't know how much content we skipped over, not gonna lie, while we were kind of putting this thing together and trying to wrap stuff up. Marginally, shittily eyeball aligned. It's horrible, it sucks, but it is kind of straight. It's not really, but hey, watch out, Will, I'm lowering it. This thing's tweaked. No time to do it again.
Fuck that sucker.
Cool.
Adding that sound effect.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
Can I pull her out?
Whoa, stop. Oh, okay, never mind.
You're good. You're good.
God damn.
Oh, damn. Yeah. It is what it is, you know? It actually sounds fine. I like how it sounds.
It doesn't sound that bad.
It sounds like a Honda. I told you it wouldn't be.
much more solid, even with it still being a fucking $500 piece of shit. Haven't even like really done the alignment. We eyeballed it. It's all fucked up, but it still feels fucking amazing. Still having that MAF issue. It's a weird power cut. So this thing, even though it's a 4-cylinder, it's an extra of a dog at the moment. It'll rip donuts, and it feels much better doing it. And you can kind of get it to slide around some corners, but right now what I'm fighting is power loss, just because this motor's running like shit. But just driving around, I mean, it feels super solid. It's nice and comfortable. It's fun. Like I'm having fun driving this car. I was not having fun driving this car when the springs were cut, because it hurt. It sucked. It was funny, but it wasn't fun. This is nice. I like this. So I'll adjust with the ride height a little bit up front, raise it up so it's not rubbing, zero out the alignment in the back, just get the car driving nice and straight as an arrow. And then honestly, from there, we can start messing with this motor a little bit. Either see what we can do to get some power back. I have no idea what fell off. Something just fell off the car. But this seat too, I know we kind of brushed over it, but having a proper
seat does
chair
wonders.
in the car. Oh my god, this is lovely.
Flip a Yui actually, if you can. And can we crash into each other?
Crash into each other?
Like bump into each other. We can do some bumping.
A race.
Probably.
A race.
Ooh, we could race.
We can do a little race.
That'd be a
some...
good way to end this video off.
Yeah.
This was just a quick video on suspension stuff. You know, we spent $400 on this car. I spent $400 on this car. Well, $500 on the car, $400 on suspension stuff. Like I said,
$900 into a car total.
Bargain bin coilovers, bargain bin toe plates, bargain bin camber arms. I spent the least amount of money you can spend, and it's already made a huge difference in the car. It drives so much better, and this is going to make the car drift fucking phenomenal. The only thing holding it back right now, I've got the comfortable seating position, I've got the suspension, this clutch feels good, I feel good in this car now, and it drives good. We're missing the power. We're missing this motor fucking doing something. Clutch kicking in first gear from a dead stop, instead of spinning the tires, it roasts the clutch, if that makes any sense. A bone stock 4-cylinder E36 should still be able to spin the tires from a first gear clutch kick. So we will figure that out next part. But for right now, I'm a happy boy. We have some touch up to do, but this is going very well. We're still in this car under $1,000. So I guess we're gonna go grab the Geo Metro.
Defensive driving.
Oh god. Holy shit.
You caved the hood in.
Pit us, pussy! The hood is Oh shit. That's fine. A hammer can fix most of that. Fuck it. You want me to pit you? does not get much better than that. Great hit. Hold on, I'm doing some body work.
You did a good job, man.
Hell yeah, I do. Don't ever half-ass anything. Whole ass everything. It's like it rolled off the factory floor.
It's textbook.
It's like it rolled from the factory. I need to go get hood pins. The hood is never gonna shut again.
If your home site is a bummer, and you need a shift cover,